Hi everyone, got another review for you today. This is on the Cuisinart professional Burr mill. I've been after a good mill now for a while, as I'm really into my coffee. I like good quality coffee, and actually the grind really affects what type of coffee you get. Now a few weeks ago, I bought this only about 2 weeks ago, but up until then I've been using one of these standard kind of mill grinders, which I find to be a complete pain. You can't put very much coffee in them. It takes ages to grind, gives you hand ache, arm ache, and the grind you get is really varied because you have to keep resetting it every time you wash it or clean it out. So I found this to be a real pain, and this was about 21 quid, so not the cheapest thing. This Cuisinart mill is about £50. I got it off Amazon, and it's fantastic. It's really, really good. If you're into your coffee and you drink a lot of coffee like I do pretty much every day, and you buy all your beans fresh, and I can't stress this enough how good this is. It's really, really good. It's really well built as well. I find all the Cuisinart stuff is built very well. It's really sturdy, and it's got some really clear controls on it. So you've got obviously the area here for adding the coffee into, which is nice and big, and you can simply add that in there and it just closes down. You've then got your different grind options, so you've got really coarse grind here if you're doing things like espresso. I've got this on slightly over a medium grind for me because I use a press for mine for when I'm making my coffee. And you've also got like the finer blend here as well. Sorry, it's the other way around actually. Fine I think is for espresso, and then the coarse is for the slightly bigger grinds. I think if you're using something like a large press. I use the AeroPress, which is why I kind of find this setting pretty good for that. Up here you've also got some controls for the number of cups of coffee you're making. So mine's just on 4 at the moment, and that gives me enough for what I use for my kind of morning cup of coffee. But you can obviously change this setting depending on what you want. You've then got a simple start button, which simply starts it, takes the beans from the actual holder itself and grinds it. I really like how it grinds the coffee actually. You've got this nice neat container which just comes out completely, and it's got like the small lid on it, and all the coffee collects inside there. It's just easy to wash, easy to clean. I'm actually going to grind a bit of coffee now just so you can see exactly how it works. So I've got it all plugged in, I've got my beans in the top, I've just got it on 4, so I just hit the start button and you'll see that it all fires in there. So there you go, pretty quick and nice and easy. And what it's done is, if I pull this out, you can see that it's made a nice grind, and the coffee is pretty much perfect. It's just blown it in all in there. It doesn't really make any mess. It's nice and neat, nice and clean. So this whole thing comes out, so you can't kind of got nothing really to wash or clean afterwards. So yeah, really, really good. Really impressed with the build quality. Everything's really sturdy. It's got this kind of metal finish on the side and the top here as well. The manual, I haven't really looked in it, to be honest. I didn't really need to look at it too much, but pretty straightforward. It's got some pretty basic instructions and talks you through kind of how to use it, how to set your grind depending on what you're doing, and a few hints and tips and all that kind of stuff in there. But other than that, brilliant. Can't stress enough. Great grinder. If you need a coffee grinder and you use coffee all the time, it's worth investing this 50 quid in this particular item. It's much better than using a standard grinder, and it's less of a pain. It does it in a few seconds. Cheers guys, take care, bye.